So this is a thing that's actually happening. Never in my life did I think I was going to be playing this game. Not in a million fucking years did I think I would be playing this game. Oh boy, what is happening?
Skeet skeet, your boy got a fancy new badge. Myrofel goes soy 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 soy.
Does it? Is that what your rufflecopter does? It just goes soy 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 soy. Thanks for the 12 months, Astro. Appreciate that, man. Enjoy the new badge. Congrats. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in. Dom, great. Welcome, welcome. Natsuki, good morning. Kim, good morning. Bob, hello, hello, hello. Ferret, good to see you. How are you, mate? You're still alive. Wow. It's good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Misha's mum, good afternoon. Hope you are doing good. Mama Mercy, welcome in. The hydrate lady herself. Astro, of course. Captain Wolf, welcome in, guys. I don't even know what you just said there, Natsuki. Hayu gozaimasu? Wait, what? I can't speak Japanese, I'm not gonna try. What is this? This is a KFC dating game. Why am I doing this? Yeah, so this is happening. Basically, we had a 4-year celebration stream the other week for being an affiliate on Twitch. This was my first goal that I had. I just wanted to pop a random bunch of stuff on there. But I'm an idiot, and I did it to myself, technically, so... It'll be fun for you guys, I hope. 1 second. No worries, mate, you're fine. Okay. Just wanted to use my sub message first. SD says hi. Hi, SD. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Oh, I guess good to hear from you. Hope she's doing good. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the resub, mate. I appreciate that, man. Oh, boy. This is actually happening. This is actually happening. I might need to reload it to fix the sound. I don't know what's going on with it, but it should perk up in a moment. It's super quiet. Sloths. Or should I just go with Joe? I'll go with Joe. Oh my god, this is actually happening. Are you all buckled in for some pure cringe? Because this is going to kill me. I might try to do different voices, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. It's gonna make me cringe so much. Do it. Do it. I hope you're good, Captain Wolf. Yeah, I think I need to restart the game. I don't know why, but the sound audio is like super low. Give me one sec, guys. Hang on. Hang on. It's gonna be really loud for a sec, so hold on. No. I can't even skip this. Oh, I can skip it. Okay, good. Alright, let me put that back up. Alright, hopefully that will be okay. Pegasus, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you had a good sleep. Alright. New game. My name's Joe. Oh boy, let's get it. I don't know what the fuck this game is. What is happening? What is happening? I don't want to do this. Oh no, why is this happening? Okay. Hi Bear, welcome in. Silver High, welcome in. I slept like crap, woken up to a lot of banging of stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you can get some better sleep today, though, like later today. You sleep slothfully as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh my god, that's awful. Or you could wake up now, oh my god! Stop! Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Smack that clock. What the fuck? You slept through the school year and gave up gave up on the once in a lifetime opportunity. What? Wait, I fucked it up. Are you serious? I've already fucking have I already fucking fucked the game up? What? Let's try that one again. Yeah. Lonely man. I hope you're well, Bear. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. I have to see what happens if you do give up. Hang on. What happens if I press this? It restarts the game. What the fuck? What is happening? Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, that uglier would be too. Wow, rude. Yikes. I did not know that. What?
Slurp, 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 finger licking good. Slurp, 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 slurp.
Schlurp. Bob, thank you for the 100 bits, mate. I appreciate that. I don't have an answer for them, but thank you. I haven't slept. What? Just got off work 2 hours ago. Today was a workout day, but I skipped it and went home. I decided to just do a workout and do the rest of my errands afterwards. Aw. Mate, you guys gotta get some sleeps. Show your face. No. So KFC came in, the company launched in Kentucky for Christmas marketing campaign 1974. The first iteration of the pie bucket soon followed. A statue of Colonel Sanders in Santa outfit on December. Really? Oh wow. That's actually pretty cool. I hope you get some sleeps at some point, Leafy. You too, Pegasus. Yeah, relax, Bear. Chill out, dude. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Okay, Bear, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you today. But, no. That's not happening here, dude. I don't know what's going on with you. What the fuck? Yeah, get out of here. Yikes. Yikes. I've known Bear for over a year now. And that was just insanely fucking stupid, so fuck off. That's not even funny. Let me move that a little bit more. Doesn't matter. Someone being a dumbass, that's all. Hi, Leafy. It's good to see you, bud. I do hope you get some sleep at some point, though, yeah? Okay. No, none of you guys are ugly. You're all beautiful in your own way. Anyway, moving on, right? None of that shit. Yeah, never want to see that in my chat again. Christ. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What would you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. You need to take this seriously. We'll go with this one. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through the morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Oh my god, that sound was horrible. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Joe. Are you excited for your first day of our lives? Wait. Wait, hang on. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Right. Good morning, Joe. You excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's that? It's just that... This is so cringy! I can't do this! No, I can't! I can't! Oh, it's so cringy, it hurts! No, I can't do it. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh! I literally can't do it. This is fucking dumb. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, we were rescued, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This time she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the mannequin. What? Bro, this is the worst thing I've done on stream. Damn right. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give some relief? We'll do the pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and the other card that featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you are rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh. Oh god, I need another voice. I don't fucking know. Oh god. This is so awful. What am I doing? How do I do another voice? Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. I can't do this! I can't do this! This is awful. I'm actually sweating. I'm sweating profusely. This is horrible. You leave Joe's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Sorry, what? Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they are rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, I can't give him a voice. I can't. This is the worst. Have welcome him. Welcome to the cringiest stream you'll ever oh, god. Hang on a sec. Hang on. There we go. I'm just gonna put my title as cringe. How do I do a voice for this guy? He even says everything duplicated. Oh my god. You rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you as Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people to attend as students. I know, right? They think they just hand us over our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not much time to properly turn these two on. So you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. Oh my, I can't do many more accents. This is so tough. As you apparently approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I'm not making that sound. I'm not making that sound. Oopsie. I don't know. I need Josh for this one. I think... I wanted to... My voice is already going. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after Pop Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. This explains a lot.
We done got cock trolleyed, innit?
Hi Pop, I'm Joe. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Okay, sorry, there's an ice cream truck outside my house. I didn't want it to pick up on the voice. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. I am struggling, Cav. My voice is already going, mate. Yes, you can have one, Pegasus. I will buy you one. Alright, Bob. Enjoy the lug. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. The other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. What the fuck is going on? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must mean Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of the USC. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nonsense of the dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Somebody close the window. And then, he walks in. Oh my god. Oh my god. This hurts. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be this handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down this aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this must be the sweaty sweatshot. Maybe we should open the window back up before the faucet pits melt into the puddle and evaporate entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Joe sweats it, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Sorry, what? Oh my god. This is the cringiest thing I've done in my life. You take a minute to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, present and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be real adorable tiny foods. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom... okay. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry, I'm late. I hope everyone is having a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. I am, Misha's mum, I am. This is killing me. This is the... I don't even need a face cam to be full cringe. Like, this hurts. This hurts my soul. Right now. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to. It appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Right. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, it has to be chicken, doesn't it? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favourite. Well, well, well. I think there must be some competition for new star student. The furry professor, immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you are left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Joe, there's still a seat here. It seems no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh. Fuck you, Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay! A pop quiz. A quiz about me? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me all you're ready for all the culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What? Extremely looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I'm just gonna... you know what? A meat tenderizer. That's wrong. No! Oof, I know it was a spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. That's wrong? What do you mean that's wrong? Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 3 out of 5. It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever been in, and it makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells really good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see the food from this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but whether the rumor's true is this. Salma, look, Salma. Leave while you can. It's ultimate cringe, please. I'm warning you. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. It's good to see you, Salma. I hope you're well. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, branded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders had filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for this perfect fried chicken. With my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about that. What, do you think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude. Psh. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. Fuck me, this is so bad! This is so hard! Oh. I can't do this, dude! Oh my god. Salma, I hope you're doing well, mate. It's good to see you, my friend. I was doing okay until I loaded up this game and started doing voices for some weird reason. Nah, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Oh my goodness. One second. I'll be better once Joe actually starts romance. Wow. Alright, Kim. I hope you're good, Salma. It's nice to have you here, bud. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yes, and I was like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Oh my god. Tasting Colonel Sanders' foods transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and mediate on the moment, try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'll go with the second one. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Doing well, thanks though. It's bookkeeping day and Twitch is always the biggest pain to keep track of purchases. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. Like, by bookkeeping, do you mean just like logging everything? I'm guessing? Or am I confusing that with something else? But if that is the case, yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah. Society asks for a dating sim. This fell on deaf ears. KFC listened. Keep track of everything that comes in and out. Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad if you're like paying through PayPal and stuff at least, right? Because like you can track it on there. But yeah, no, I see that. Well, yeah. That's fair, bud. I hope it's not too much of a pain. Jello Man, welcome him. Sanders. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. The payments on my bank are a tad late through PayPal. There's no good way to link it all together. Ah, okay. Right. Right. But I'll be fine. You will. You will. You've got this. I believe in you. Alright. Salma the Man. You've got this. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got Moxie. I'll give you that. The fuck is Moxie? Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you are truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he oh my god. Stop! Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find him outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet that. Okay, this is a complete side note, right? Is this how you pause it? Okay, I don't need to do that. I don't have any chicken either, Salma. So, fun fact, for anyone who doesn't know, KFC is one of my favourite foods in the world. It's only because I've had it once, not once, I've had it 4 times in my lifetime. There's none near me at all, none. So I'm very sad, because I don't get to try it. This is making me crave it, and I'm sad. And another fun fact, well, not even a fun fact, just another fact in my opinion. The KFC gravy is fucking awful. I hate it. Just gonna pop that one out there. Controversial. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now is the perfect time to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow. Wow him with a big idea, to get his additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. Decide to show him you also know a thing about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want me to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne, or cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to... Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Joe. I'm headed back to the class for next lesson. I pissed him off, guys. I pissed him off. Cav, how have you been, by the way? It's nice to see you. Get out? No, no you. They're on the expensive side? That's fair. But I don't like the actual chicken. I can do popcorn chicken, but anything with bone in, I shouldn't have to fight with my food before it's dead. That's fair. I like boneless fillets, but I don't mind. I'll eat whatever. Let to make fried chicken yourself with a tad more? Hell yeah. Do you have a recipe, Selma? Should hit me up with that. I'm telling you guys, all the fast food chains are way better over here. I can believe it. Maybe. I've never wanted a foot mascot to step on me before, but damn. Oh my goodness. Where's Lena in the horny jail bonking when we need her? Stressed, busy, tired, but keeping it together somewhat. Job searching is killing me. You've got this, buddy. You've got this. You've got this, man. I wish you nothing but the best, my friend. You'd head back and you'd better head back inside, but wait a moment, so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step inside the massive cooking area, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking area. For today's lesson we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Whoa, 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 give me the option here, bud. Alright. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Joe, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? I'm going with Pop. I'm going with Pop. Here, a 12-count bucket of chicken meal and 2 side meals cost $40? Holy fuck, what? That's crazy. Yeah, B, take your time, bud. Joshua Wiseman has a great fried chicken recipe on YouTube, though I usually keep it simple: flour, egg, breadcrumbs, already very nice as it is. Joshua Wiseman. Why does that name ring a bell? Joe, you're a terrible wingman. I didn't get the choice. Salt and pepper seasoning on the crumbs and on the Salma. If I ever come to Holland, can you cook me chicken? Can you, Kim, could you link me Joshua's channel? Because I know, I don't think Salma is in Discord, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, if you could link me his channel at some point, Kim, since you know him as well, I would appreciate that. I would check him out, definitely. Thanks, Kim. Sweet, yeah, I'll look it up, dude. I wanna try make Korean chicken one day, like the proper. Oh, what is it? I don't know the name of it officially, but just like the Korean barbecue chicken, or just the Korean chicken in general. They look so good, just compared to like standard chicken. I don't know. I'm probably not making sense. I always torture myself watching him in bed. It's mouth-watering. I do that all the time with food. Yeah, no, I'm the same, bud. Who the fuck let a dog host cooking competition? It's gonna get fairer on the food. Nah, it's gonna be fine. No, please don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, dude. You're absolutely fine. That wasn't a dig at you whatsoever. I'm just the same. Don't worry whatsoever, dude. You owe me no apology, my friend. You can't be in everyone's Discord. There is bazillions of Discords out there. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Of course he does. Of course he does. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea? Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. Seems easy enough, it's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potato and gravy. Well, it has to be this one, doesn't it? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, uninviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty serious around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? I'm just saying, dude, Ashley, what goodness me. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders Hard is my business, and you you better keep your fingers off of my man. Did somebody call for me? Ugh. No, geez, Ren Ren, while I'm over here crushing Joe's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arm full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, hi there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quarter instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Joe was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be so rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing. This thing. This thing that is positioned itself at your station. Don't you... I fucking can't do this. Don't you feel like deep down there'd be I can't even English, dude. The fucking music is putting me off. Oh my god. Okay. We cast complementary shadows. We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders' hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, has always had your back. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build a character. I wouldn't want to shy you away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Joe. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at the station and realise that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on the autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy, mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I too am a professional lurker extraordinaire. Yes, lurk is the way to go. Joe, why would you do that to your best friend? I didn't have the choice. Welcome back, Ski. Have you thought about a voice acting career? Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. No, I can't do voices. This is horrible. Respectable, Jello. Colonel Sanders extends his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which she pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for that small moment. All of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaving sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into his stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potato and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Joe. We do not waste food in this broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van rushes back over with a covered dish in his hand. Why is it on an axe? You know, don't question it. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon the speciality. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by the supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on in the envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike the nose quite right. I think octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! What the fuck is this game? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look at the plate and the rest of it is gone, you notice the tip of the tentacle has been slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite oblivious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up as that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great reputation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find him inspiring. Now, might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings. Oh my fucking god. Every time Sloth pauses, he dies a little inside, and you know I'm here for it. I am dying inside, yep. By the gods, this game is amazing. Debatable. Debatable, Salma. Pop is a ninja, he's become immune to poisons. That's how, yeah, 100%. Pop is a ninja. Oh boy. I need a second. Oh my goodness. Joe, what feelings are you developing? I severe depression. Oh my goodness me. This is severe cringe. Can cringe be a new feeling? I mean, it is a feeling in a way anyway, but you know. Oh my god. I need a drink. I need a drink, not an alcoholic drink, just a drink. Although whiskey is very tempting, not gonna lie. Thank you for the DM, Kim. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Joe? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, and that our soul may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Sorry, what? Oh, my... What the fuck is happening? Can I go back to bed? What is happening? What's going on here? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for the ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? He's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? You're fucking joking me, right? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack do you use? Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws its energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? You hold your breath, you hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses... I'm not even reading that. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh my fucking god. Hot Pie Power Pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. Ah, injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. Sport monster is vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Joe. The defeated monster left behind in a special item. It appears to be, at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home, in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together. This is so weird. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I'm not questioning it. You awake on day 2 and attempt the process of wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you last night. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he's already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spore monster, she launches into a story of her own. This is one hell of a game, guys. I'm gonna quickly BRB. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. I'm losing my voice already. I'm barely an hour into this stream. I hope you're enjoying this disaster. This is for you guys. I would not have played this. I hope it's making someone smile. That's my aim today. I will be back very shortly. Thank you all for being here. And I hope you stick around. I will be back very, very quickly. Oh no, PDJs. Hello, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. You're in for an absolute disaster. Good to see you, my friend, though. Welcome in.
Now Jawo, you know what we say to the man on the moon? Not today. But in fact it is today. Or I guess yesterday since the money got deduced then. But yay! Happy 27-month anniversary, you lovable sloth.
Danny, thank you so much, dude. 27 months is a very, very, very long time. I appreciate the support for all those years, I guess. And thank you, man. Hope you're doing well, bud. Did CD do voices though? Because I'm doing voices and it's super cringy. It's painful for me. Super painful. Danny, welcome in. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I know that. 1 sec. It's a joy for us. It's amazing. This is the happiest I've been in my entire life. Stop. Stop. That stops there. Still work at the minute? Well, hopefully work's going okay, bud. Okay, let's get back to the game, right? Something like that. Danny, thank you again. Appreciate that. Welcome in. And PJ's welcome in as well. Okay. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. See? I did a good thing. Like him, like? I know, it sounds a little, it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. Got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Sorry, what? Not only that, he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put on a hat one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School? Academy of Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden when I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and if I ever did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one is to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with the bestie? I'm sorry, bestie, but... You quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know. How about, it was an Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up. Imagining such a thing, you can figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Fucking sneezes. However, she immediately turns around and does the thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're uninterrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossoms fill the air. Oh my fucking... It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it to run free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him, you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have! I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Joe just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals. Ashley and Van Van are doing something bad, but by the way they are hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Yeah, we'll go with this one. You sit near the rivals but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and you try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you are the Emperor of Cooking, aren't you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panic. It doesn't hurt to use little evil. You finally get a look at what it was that they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after the encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they have been studying the book, they've got Pop planted to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clanker must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls over, right over Van Van's musty... Did that say musty? Meaty? I don't know what that said. Hey, watch it, you buckets of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh my fucking god. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, or at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Joe? Naturally, this appears to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Pepper? A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You feel yourself beginning to regain consciousness. Ah, man. You come to, and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Oh my goodness. This game is something. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Thanks, Selma. Today's lunch will be prepared by a timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables of you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Joe. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's gonna get clipped and it's not happening. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like diamonds, I was formed under pressure, and now this is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're already feeling like you can impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down you'll be forced to pick randomly. Which temperature does the water boil at? What the, I don't fucking know. What were you thinking, Joe? Get your head in the game. You're gonna need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs? 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet. I panicked! But at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going on, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavour? Trust. What do you mean fucking wrong? I would go with trust. I'd wing it. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. I hate timers so much. Oh my god. Yes, I can. Okay, game. I see how this is. Okay. I panic. Dude, that timer goes down so quick. Right. Right, shitters. This timer is going down faster than 10 seconds. There's not even 5 seconds. I don't want to hear it. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. When you were a child, your father told you to... Oh, I read that one. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? So maybe get the spray bottle? You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Joe. He's actually cheering you on. Which should be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now, oh my god. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take? What the fuck? I can't fucking read that! Stop! I'm getting stressed out. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking goodness me. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a sand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilised in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have hands, but Joe does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talk and you realise how serious your error was, you immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Joe... Oh my fucking god. Joe, no! What sound? You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. You're immediately crushed by your quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out very much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Ah, that's so bad. I'm here with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Joe's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick doggy chops as he locks onto the dish, but I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the Swedish, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor and taste good and a story of excellence. I was going to ask Joe to do the honor, but since you're injured and I'm afraid you pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me a strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream too. Oh my fucking god. I'm so hungry. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab of the sauce sticks to his mustache. I spelled mustache wrong. That looks like a boob. You've seen some interesting boobs, if that's the case. I ate yesterday. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. What? What's happening? Don't make me do the quiz again. Oh my god. You're very bad at this, thank you, PJs. I'm gonna opt for not doing it though. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to love, to learn to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not a constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat it. I need to eat if I'm gonna have the energy to stay my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly feeding off challenges from every know-it-all in the apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Joe, you should have it. It will give you this energy you will need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Oh my god. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup, with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach the boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to it. Right, okay. You're strong on a desert island. Right. Yeah. Rest in peace, my hand. Okay, I see what you mean now, Kim. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely with eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, then they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by the poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an inner soul. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love, and they decided to get married. And he wouldn't even ask you to cater his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You tried to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be Master Chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. And think again. I wasn't always the man you see before. I enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, and I failed as an obstetrician? Obstetrician? I don't even know what that is. I'm Googling. I've never even heard that word. Oh. Right, okay. That one. Huh. Wow. Yikes. Joe, no. What are you saying no? It's not that, but calm down. What? Chill. Relax. Why are you, what? You guys are freaking out. Why is this a thing? Welcome back, Pegasus. Really not good. Good first day. Not even 10 AM. Bam on user pool. That sucks. I'm sorry. Hopefully the day gets better though for you. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, this music is amazing. No amount of hours, labour or money would deter me from giving me the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as a moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowing presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn I battled you already last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko so easily, so I don't think it'd take much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Joe is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short to make enemies. I suppose. We don't really need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes you and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua. But I was... What? But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. The magic spellbook. Precisely. Gorko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would be cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Joe. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and then we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must look like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Of course, isn't it? Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you ever been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavours and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. His eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy, perhaps both. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? We'll let him in. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw, until it is just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer him to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable, I'll be back in just a moment. You realise now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on them to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and a mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see him in the middle of something? You open a window, crack, and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realise it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the moustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, and when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. He's like, nope. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying. But still. I had to see what was going to come out of their mouth. I'm back here, mate. Oh my lord. Oh, you can just hold it? Oh, that's so much better. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend P is. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? You fess up and tell the truth. You tell him you're cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run out the door. Or run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. Do you stop yourself, Colonel? Yes, Joe. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. It's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Oh my goodness. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say they're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we may make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? 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 Why am I saying partner? Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he's asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favourite shush house. The things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house as if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not even really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam the time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is a bit too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and treat. You can get your... I can't do it. This is so hard. Okay. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone of your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school? There is that horse that Colonel Sanders runs to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve there, Joe. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse? Now you're just twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I will never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person to sense that something has been going on. Is everybody excited for the final day of school? Joe, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you considered about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I didn't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing? Complimenting her? But what about the flavour of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Joe. I am more than capable of enough to speak for myself. Oh. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Joe. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how sighted Slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out a spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that looks like bad news. This is something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Like, a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here. It says that it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way... that is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh shit. Do I do it, guys? What do we reckon? Do it. Okay, I'm doing it. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is make you forget what you were doing. Alright, after looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you. Okay, I can't do it. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches up and begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry, reach for some old homework. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs to the window to the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence? I told you never to come back here. Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been flat out felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel is in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem. I apologise for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Joe, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see? But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimper. Aww. I told you, save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you just go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you mean by shush house. Pop, we went on one date, we're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Oh my fucking god. Too hurt to... What is that? Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Nothing like a loud public breakout to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we must be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul in the nearby a soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in the class like that in front of everyone? A tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to success C. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up to Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for us both, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, somewhere, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest, anyhow. Damn. There's true words right there. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final exam, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van and the supposed Man and his evil counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Joe's famous chicken pot pie. You guys get chicken pot pies in American KFCs, don't you? It's not a thing here. Yes, I think you guys do. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get off a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Joe, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it was just a pot pie. You knew it was just a pot pie from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie, and an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. That's... But I'll probably start burning any second if you don't put it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lay down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything that you've got. You step up for the cook of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's tried to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everybody is calling out really special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as he levitates through the air. Of fucking course it does. Olivia Sarr, right? Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend bastard blaster. What? Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off her tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. Get it, Clank. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as you was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliances uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're not desperate. Yeah, you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Yes. You take out your own spellbook and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chase to the mix. You have summoned me. Ah, the broom cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place, in my old life. In your old life? I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. Once, I was a student like yourself who attended this school. Spork monster notices the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favourite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say only cast in case of emergency, they mean it. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The Spork's monster smiles, curls up mischievously. For starters, Yonder! Hello, my dude. Oh, give me a second to have a breather from this game. How you doing, man? Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing? Oh, excuse me. Medieval Dynasty. I was watching you play that last night. How were you finding it? And how was your stream, my friend? Guys, if you don't know Yonder's is a lovely individual. Plays a bunch of different games, mostly survival games from what I can tell and from what we've discussed. He's a super nice guy and definitely recommend checking him out by all means. And yeah, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, bud. Thanks for choosing my channel. But yeah, feel free to let me know how your stream went, how the game's going. If you want to let me know anything about the game, by all means, feel free to. But other than that, welcome in. I am playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders as I guess forfeit in a way from my 4-year anniversary stream last week. I promised these guys if we hit a certain sub goal, we would play this. It has been exceedingly cringy, but it's amusing. And I'm having a fun time, surprisingly. But I've spoken so much, I'm losing my voice drastically. It was great, thanks. I don't know
anything about the game. If you want to tell me anything, by all means, feel free to. But if you need to go, you know, hydrate, get some rest, or stretch, get some food, whatever. Don't let my million questions stop you, by all means. Is it really? One second, guys. Just taking a second to like relax a brief moment. I'm talking so much with this game. I could not be a narrator. Streaming's hard enough. Aw, that's too sweet. Not a problem, Misha's mum. Bear with me just 1 second. A 50,000 point redemption. Holy crap. That's very, very kind of you. Very sweet. Yonder, yonder, my good friend. It's always a pleasure to have you here. As always, thanks for being you. I appreciate you, my dude. And enjoy the sloth emotes in just a second when this freaking thing works. Because Twitch is being twitchy. Shocking. And 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Thanks. I'm glad you came along. Partner, I want to sing a song just for you. 'Cause you're my special friend.
Nisha's mum, thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. And Yonder, enjoy the sloth emotes, my dude. Thanks for being you. Thank you for reading. Thanks for being a lovely individual as a whole. It's always a pleasure to just see you around on whether it's my channel or just anyone's channel that I'm friends with and I see you about. Or, like I said, when I lurk in yours myself. It's always a pleasure, dude. I know I don't chat much in streams, but I am there sometimes, and I do appreciate the entertainment and the company and stuff, so thanks for being you, my friend. And keep being you, dude. It's nice to have that positivity and stuff around Twitch. You're a peasant who flees a war and ends up building a valley. You have to start a new dynasty, basically an RPG city builder. Damn. That sounds crazy. That sounds it sounds like it would probably be like a really long game. Okay. Right, let me get back to this. But thank you once again. Thank you for giving me a breather as well. Appreciate that. Hi, Jen. How are you? That's a fantastic emote. Yeah, for sure, Yonder. For sure. Absolutely. I completely agree. That's why I'm always so grateful to have you guys here. And I know there's people that come in here just to lurk, so if any of you lurkers can hear me, I appreciate you and thank you for being here.
I'm not calling you out, I'm just saying thank you. Right. For starters, never cast spells on yourself, cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take good care of them. You motion to Ashley. Before you can think of better this dastardly decision, he recite a spell at that. Turns her into a chicken? Now a mere bird. She flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of this arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go bye. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. Big word. You don't know what else to do. It could be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. You turn to the next page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transformed back into herself. What? She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Is it me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then, you realise that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. Your heart sinks as you think how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of getting any kind of future together. Give up and drop out of culinary school? You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. No worries, Yonder. Take care of yourself, dude. Get some foods. Get all the good noms. Make sure you hydrate as well. And yeah, take care of yourself, buddy. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for the read. Good luck on the housework. And you can definitely listen to me transmogrify. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Joe, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you had been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing my entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with the power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Joe, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and its time is almost up. So you're gonna need it. Hi, Watery. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Fuck. That caught me off guard. So do I, but I feel so bad for the little dude himself. The sound is magnificent though. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What? Oh, my voice. My voice is gone. Oh my goodness. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment that everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems like we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hehe, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic... Oh my fucking god. Pop, get down from there right now. Oh wait, it's me. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I told you a wedgie was a salad. Of course you did. Of fucking course you did. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in the USC AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear his signature, beep, or onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that one out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki? I don't even know how you say that, I'm sorry. I butchered it, probably. Ice wire float in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea from that baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love as it poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Joe, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axwine urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin from the spines of a second? Different coloured type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni. But he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pour it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. Oh no. It keepeth poking my tongue. Disqualified. Oh, this hurts my head. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. This... Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. Oh my god, stop, this hurts. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to enjoy his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue connected by sugar glass. That doesn't sound too bad. Indeed. It's quite delicious. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's for... Jen, please. I've played the whole game like it. It's awful. Just stop. Mercy. Mercy. Stop. Jen, please, man. Whatever you do not watch this VOD back. It's a disaster.
It's very fragile, meant to be a display of peace. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Joe? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating. School for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. It isn't last year you heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 years dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so deliciously and perfectly balanced. Everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend into reality, into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so progressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back into the magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you've passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they do better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Oh no. Jen, it's painful. It's been a painful one. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh no. Oh no. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says he can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh my lord, Ashley. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you finally to notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what they had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. So fucking painful, Louis. Hi, Louis. Welcome in. I just met the Sun King and did something for his one advisor and brought it back to me, so now I've got to go north. I've been working on hunting lodge stuff. I freed that one guy's family from the beginning of the game. The one with the focus. Wrong chat? I was gonna say, what? Wait, what? Are you good, PJs? You're good, bud. You're good. I was so confused. I was like, what? No worries, bud. No worries. You can call me Joe or Sloth, whatever works. Yeah, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're absolutely fine, mate. No worries. I've done it before. Much worse than that, too. Oh my goodness me. It's been exceedingly cringy, Louis. But I think people are having a fun time. And that's the important part for me. I've put a smile on someone's face at least, so. Or a cringy smile. Either way, I'll take it, you know? But I hope you're doing well today and welcome in. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I had multiple tabs open when I played the wrong games. To Dizzle Sneed, I said bless you in the wrong chat. Understandable. I genuinely want to know what game now. Yes, Sun King rings a bell. I recognise that name. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walk into the carpet you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do. For the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention, in the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Suchen... What? Okay, such and such. Right. Miriam, will you be my Lady King? What an incredible turn of events. Lady King. What? Okay. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I am actually from faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned your ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opened up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he is prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Oh my lord. Right. Oh, I want it. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken and Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Joe, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I see. Well then, I think you might have a proposal you might like to hear. Your heart begins to race. Is this the moment you've been waiting for all semester? This fall, when I open my first original fried chicken restaurant. Colonel Sanders leads him close. He reaches into his coat pocket and retrieves something small. It fits snugly in the palm of his hand. As he speaks, he begins to extend his hand towards you. Yes? I want you to visit, to use this coupon for one complimentary side dish of your choosing, plus a soda upgrade on me. Colonel Sanders places a single paper coupon in your hand. You notice that it expires at the end of the year.
Gee, thanks. Don't be a stranger. The end. Fuck off, is that the end? Fuck off, is that it? That's it? You just made me speak for 2.5 hours in stupid voices for that? Ah, what? Oh my god. My soul hurts, dude. My soul hurts. Oh my lord. I'm just saying this again. I am never, ever, ever voice acting. Goodness me. That was peak cringe. Thanks, Jen. I agree. Oh my lord, I can't believe we did it. It's done. That was awful, Natsuki. Kim, Salma, no. Oh my god, my soul hurts. Dude, my throat is killing me. But I did it. Hey, I did it. That was the most anticlimactic ending of my life.